Okay, I'd like to highlight mouse gestures here today, not because they're a new feature, they've been around since SOLIDWORKS 2010, but because they, I believe, are a fairly underutilized feature that people that do use them really like mouse gestures. It's one of my favorite features of SOLIDWORKS. So let's go ahead and just start a sketch on our front plane here. And when I right click and hold down my right mouse button and drag, I can highlight these different options on my mouse gesture wheel. So you can see I've got this set up to use a lot of my sketching tools, and that's because I'm in the sketching environment right now, so they are context sensitive. So we'll go ahead and just drag through this line, and I've now got the line tool, and we'll go ahead and just create a sketch here. So I can go away from my line and back to it, and that creates a tangent arc. That has nothing to do with mouse gestures, just a neat trick if you're not familiar with it. And we'll just go ahead and kind of create this obscure profile here. Now I want to create a circle, and I'm not even going to end my line command. I'm just going to right click and drag to the right, and that's where I've got my circle mouse gesture. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. Now I don't have a center line, and I want to on my mouse gestures, and I want to create a center line, so I'm just going to use a keyboard shortcut for that. But we'll get into how to customize the mouse gestures here in just a minute. One of the things I use mouse gestures for the most is dimensions. So actually, before we dimension, I'm just going to go to my left here where I've got my trim tool to initiate that, and now we'll drag up, and I've got my dimension. So we'll drop some dimensions on here. And the mouse gestures are just a really nice fast way to start your dimension command. Since that's one we all use a lot. Alright, so we've got this fully defined. I'm going to go ahead and accept my sketch. And now I want to do an extrude with this. So again, I'm going to use my mouse gesture, and you can see that now I'm in the part environment. I get a different set of options. So we'll go down through the extrude, and we'll just make that 5 inches. And we'll accept that. And now I can use my mouse gestures to kind of look at my different views here. Take a look from the right, and we'll go back to our isometric view. Now, maybe I wanted to do a revolve on this instead of a extrude, and I didn't have my revolve on my mouse gesture here. I can customize those by going up here to Tools, Customize, and here's our mouse gestures tab. One of the really nice things is you can click on this box here to show only the ones that have them assigned, and then you can print your list. And that way you can print that out and set it beside your keyboard as you're just getting used to this, so that you can see where all your different mouse gestures are if you're not used to the actual icons. So let's uncheck that, and we're going to search for a revolve. And in order to set this up, I want to put this in the part, so I'm just going to click right here in part, and maybe I want to make that down and to the left. And we'll OK that. And we'll just delete our extrude here. So we're back to the sketch. And now when I do my mouse gesture, when I go down to the left, I've got my revolve. Okay. So that's just a little bit about the mouse gestures.